It's lovely to be together. Is it your bedtime? Let's have a look at my clock. Do you like it? I wanted to have a little think before our sleepy tale tonight about something that I think is really important about bedtime. The clue's in the word itself. Time. Have you ever found yourself at bedtime thinking a lot about what time it is, how much sleep you're going to get that night, what time you're going to fall asleep? Lots and lots of questions to do with time. Sometimes when we think about time too much, it can actually make it harder for us to fall asleep. So I wondered whether or not you could imagine something with me today. Could you imagine your mind is like a busy, bustling beehive? Oh, can you see that bee? I think actually your mind is much busier than that. That's more like it. Throughout the day, the bees are busy whirling around, collecting the nectar that they need to make honey. When you keep thinking about time, it's like you are bees busy buzzing around the hive, trying to make honey. But when you stop thinking about this, it's like you allow the bees to settle down, to get all cozy, to maybe snuggle up with a blanket, and to settle and go to sleep. Can you hear that? Is that the bees snoring? When you stop thinking about time, it allows your mind to calm, and then it's much more easier to get comfortable and maybe snuggle up with your favourite blanket. So instead of thinking about time, why don't we do something much more fun and imagine something lovely together? You could imagine a happy place, or maybe you'd like to join me and listen to a sleepy tale. You can let your mind rest, and just like those lovely bees, I can still hear them snoring. You too can get comfortable as we imagine together. You may have noticed that we're talking about feeling comfortable and not about going to sleep. That's because feeling comfortable is the most important part of bedtime. The falling asleep bit can come after. But let's work at feeling comfortable together. I'd love to tell you today a special sleepy tale about our worry wizard Ella. You may have already heard one of Ella's sleepy tales about her and her magical raft. Well, this is another sleepy tale for Ella. In this one, she gets to meet a wise old tree. I'd love you to journey with me. Ella is one of our worry wizards who has the most wonderful imagination. Do you remember that imagination is the part of your mind where thoughts, ideas, and images are made? In your imagination, anything is possible. So let's join Ella now and find out more about her story and the wise old tree. As the screen begins to fade into a twinkling night sky, let the story unfold. Close your eyes if you like. It can help you feel more comfortable and help your imagination take over. Can you hear that? If you listen closely, can you hear the stars whispering, "Send me all your worries and your thoughts. We are here." Oh, how lovely. Thank you, stars. Let's try it again. Just as the stars asked, let's send all our worries and thoughts all the way to them. As you breathe in, feel the calmness of the night sky filling you up. And as you breathe out, blow your worries or thoughts all the way to the stars. That's it. There they go. Thank you, stars. Thank you for showing up each and every night. Thank you for shining your beautiful light and for reminding us that we are never alone. Now that our worries and thoughts are safely with the stars, let's begin to imagine something very lovely. Let's step into Ella's world by the river she knows and loves. Ella's river has lovely gentle twists and turns, with hidden inlets tucked along its banks, small sheltered spots where the water laps gently against patches of soft sand or pebbles. In these sheltered spots, you might see birds resting serenely, or dragonflies gliding low, their wings catching the evening light. It really is a very special place. Can you imagine it? If you listen closely, perhaps you can hear the gentle sound of water as it flows softly over smooth rocks and pebbles. Can you hear the birds singing in the trees nearby? Or the rustle of leaves as a gentle breeze dances through the branches? Ella moves towards the trees, her steps slow and hesitant, and pauses beneath the oldest tree of all, its roots stretching deep into the earth, its branches spreading wide like comforting arms. She sits quietly beneath the tree, its sprawling branches gently dipping down as if to greet her. Her shoulders sag as she lets out a weary sigh, her head lowering to rest lightly against the tree's rugged bark. Thoughts whirl in her mind like restless leaves caught in a fierce gust, heavy and tangled. And then, soft and steady, she hears it, a whisper threading through the silence and wrapping round her like a warm blanket. Tell me your troubles, weary one. I am here. You are not alone. The voice is gentle, patient, as though it carries the wisdom of the stars and the trees themselves. Ella's voice trembles as she begins to speak. I am so full of words I don't want to listen to. Things I should have done, or didn't do right, or that should have been easier, or should have felt different. Her fingers trail along the coarse bark, feeling the tree's strength beneath her fingertips as she continues. I don't know what to do with all these should have moments. Should I be more of this, less of that? Or the things I think I did wrong or differently? The things I could have done better or felt differently about? It's like they're overflowing inside me, refusing to quiet down. I don't want to listen anymore, but I don't know how to let them go. The whisper comes again, steady and soothing. Tell me your troubles, weary one. I am here. You are not alone. The ancient tree seems to hold Ella's words without judgment, its deep roots holding firm, just as they have for all the years it has stood in this very spot. Its leaves sway softly, as if encouraging Ella to release the storm within. Ella notices something nearby, a mound of decaying matter, a small compost heap, nestled at the edge of the tree's mighty outstretched roots. The whisper shifts, encouraging Ella. Set down your worries here if you wish. This is a place where things break down, as compost does, transforming into nourishment for the earth. All that will remain are the rich nutrients that help trees, plants, and flowers grow stronger. Ella begins to frown, concern flickering across her face. But what if it harms this place? This is my favourite spot. I don't want to ruin it. The tree's voice carries gentle reassurance. Do not worry, Ella. You choosing to set your worries down right here will do the very opposite. Just as compost feeds the soil, the words and moments you set down will break apart, their weight dissolving. They will seep into the earth and nourish the life around you. They will become part of the beauty you love so much. Ella hesitates, then leans into the tree's solid presence, feeling its strength seep into her like roots anchoring her to the ground. Slowly, she begins to lay down each heavy thought, each should have, could have, and didn't do right. As she does, she feels lighter, freer. The tree remains steadfast, grounding her with its quiet wisdom as Ella's mind begins to quiet. Now, would you like to join Ella? Imagine leaning into the tree's strength. Feel its quiet power seep into you, steady and strong, like the roots that anchor you to the ground. Take a slow, deep breath in and let the calmness of the tree flow through you. Now, as you exhale, picture yourself setting down the worries you've been carrying. Each should have, each could have, and every didn't do right. Place them gently in the mound nearby, knowing they will transform, breaking apart like compost, their weight dissolving. Imagine them sinking into the earth, becoming nutrients that will help all of the trees here grow stronger and more beautiful. Notice how it feels as you let them go. Do you feel lighter? Freer? Take another deep breath in and lean a little more into the tree's presence. Let its strength surround you, rooting you to this moment, grounding you with its wisdom and patience. Feel the calm settling in, just like it did for Ella. As Ella leans against the tree, the quietest whisper escapes her lips. I think I may be different. A soft, gentle reply comes from the wise tree. What a precious thing to know, Ella. Do you see the river over there? Is it the same as me? Ella tilts her head, considering this, and answers softly, "Oh no, it's quite different." "And do you love it any less?" asks the tree. Ella shakes her head. "Oh no, I love you both. You are a tree and it is a river. So of course you're meant to be different." The tree's voice grows warmer, deeper as it shares its wisdom. "I see. But tell me, Ella, do you look around every day and think that being the same is what you should strive for? When you see something different, do you believe it's less, not good enough, or that it should be the same?" A shadow of sadness crosses Ella's face as she whispers, "Yes, sometimes I do." The tree sighs gently, its leaves rustling with soft understanding. "Do you see my neighbour, Ella? That little tree over there? Look closely." Ella's eyes travel to the small young tree nearby. "Oh yes, I see it. Its branches have barely started to stretch wide, and its bark is smooth and fragile." The tree continues, "Tell me, Ella, what else do you notice as you look around my little patch of forest? Would you tell my lovely young neighbour that she's not good enough? Would you whisper words asking her to be more of one thing and less of another?" Ella shakes her head quickly, feeling the truth in her heart. "Of course not." "Why not?" asks the wise old tree. "Because she's beautiful just as she is," Ella replies, her voice growing steadier. "She's growing in her own way, in her own time." The tree's voice takes on a gentle smile. "And so are you, Ella. Just as this forest is more beautiful because of its tapestry of uniqueness, so are you a vital and wondrous part of it. Embrace the ways you are different, and you'll see that those differences are what make you and this world so very beautiful. Set down your worries on the mound. Let them break apart and transform into strength, nourishing you, just as the soil nourishes the forest. Trust in this process, for you are part of this same wondrous cycle." Ella closes her eyes, leaning deeply into the tree's rugged bark, and lets herself imagine her worries dissolving on the compost heap nearby. She begins to feel lighter, like the trees standing before her, anchored to the earth, yet reaching upward, ready to grow in her own unique way. Now, would you like to join Ella? Imagine leaning into the tree's strength. Feel its quiet power seep into you, steady and strong, like roots that anchor you to the ground. Take a slow, deep breath in and let the calmness of the tree flow through you. Now, as you exhale, allow yourself to say the wise old tree's words to yourself. I am beautiful as I am. I am growing in my own way, in my own time. I will embrace the ways I am different, as they make me and this world so very beautiful. Notice how you feel as you say these words. Let them settle safely inside you, where you can listen to them again and again. Ella allows herself to sink into the calm. The gentle rustle of leaves above soothes her like a lullaby, and the sound of the river murmuring nearby carries her worries away. The compost heap stands quietly, its transformation already in motion. Ella, surrounded by the strength and wisdom of the tree, feels herself grow steadier, ready to rest and let peace take root. This feels so special to imagine this magical moment. Let the magic of it start to fill you up inside. Let it begin in your heart, spreading its warmth and wonder. The magic travels to the top of your head. Feel that warmth and wonder spread. Now it spreads even further, filling the whole of your body with that wonderful feeling. It reaches the tips of your fingers. Feel its warmth. Finally, the magic spreads all the way down to the very tips of your toes. You are completely full of warmth and wonder. This special place is always here for you. You can lean into the wise old tree, resting against its rugged bark. Or maybe you'll choose to wander down to the river's edge. It's time for our magical journey with Ella to come to an end. But remember, this peaceful place is always here for you whenever you need it. When you're ready, you can take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you can return to your normal breathing. The feelings of warmth and wonder you've discovered are yours to keep safe in your heart. It has been lovely imagining with you today. I'm sending you lots of well-being wishes from me, Amy, the Worry Wizard.